Hello everybody, welcome to episode 19 of the Digimon RE 20th series. So, let's get on to what is happening right now with the Z Pendulum 20th. So, in this episode we're going to be progressing the wonderful Metal Greymon War Greymon, and Metal Garurumon. So, exciting, got the boys. So, let's sit down and get to the whole progress, because why not? We've been waiting for this. We've been getting ready. We've been excited, ecstatic. So let's get to progressing. Woo! Oh. Why tell me no? Oh, because I kept saying Digimon. Oops, haha, my fault. Forgot I had a Metal Omnimon on the side. Like, oops, haha. Not like the most awake today. So let's get to it, though. I've been awake for a few hours yet. I'm still like, my brain's like processing very slowly. But let's get to connecting. So we got both the Rightamons. We'll slap them together. Hit the button. And then watch the progress happen. Oh! See, every time I see this whole animation, I just think both of them are screaming as hardcore as possible at each other. And it's Omegamon! Woo! So, Omegamon actually has one slight difference that we can actually talk about here. Because after I do the tag battles, we will see this evolution sometime soon. But if you go inside the little thing here, you will notice Omegamon can still progress one more time. So yeah, so there is one other Digimon on this device that you can progress with Omegamon. Not on this device, but on this device. So get ready for that at some point. For right now, we're going to, well, I'm probably going to stick him in a I should have pulled a password Copymon because I thought about that. But, or we'll just freeze them and I'll just get to battles later. But, let's be pretty much the fun of it for today. But yeah, we'll be going through battles. I'll be going through battles, so going through all the fun. So, probably gonna stick this guy in a freezer for 3 hours. So, yeah, that'll be the plan. Stick him in a freezer for 3 hours. Let him get the DP boost. And then pretty much be up. We'll probably start battles on Silver Black first, because Silver Black has a Copymon. I could pull a Copymon up for this guy over here if I wanted to, which I might do it. I don't know. I have to look into the Copymons and see if I actually would want any of them, because this would be like the only time where I would probably use them for like battling or whatever. So get to the fun of that. The fun. Or I'll just wait for the 3 hours, which, to be honest, is very plausible. Because doing this on this side, we'll be able to go through at least some of the battles. I haven't started the battles up today, which I probably should have, to be honest, because it'll be a lot of this. I've already done some of them, but keep going forward, I guess. Start the process of getting tag battles done. Yeah, it'll be this fun for a while. Which is not going to be much of a hassle for us, so we're good. I can just keep doing this for a while, so woo! And hopefully the Copymon can support us through the fight of the lifetime. Because what is that? I have to go through like 100 of these things again. 100 tag fights, and because there's like 100 in a row, and you get to like the final one or whatever. Which is going to be great for me, because it's just doing this all over again. The true pain of the series of doing this a bunch of times. Oh. But yeah, pretty much be the fun of this for a while. I'll do my usual, record some shorts while they're doing the battles and stuff like that. And then for Omegamon over here, we're going to stick him in a freezer. So there's the first one in the freezer. And then, let's see, we'll stick this one also in a freezer. And then we will... I might add a Copymon to this device. I don't know. I feel like I could just wait it out, to be honest. Because, like, it doesn't bother me too much to go through the 70 battles, or wait for 70 battles on this side. Should be too much of a hassle, because just wait for the stuff to happen, and then do it again. On this side, we're just lucky that we get to go through it a bit quickly, so woo. Though I think in the next evolution cycle, I'm thinking about probably finding an evolution that gets rid of the Copymon. The Metal Omegamon boy has been around with us for a while now, but I kind of want him to do other things at this point. I want to use him, so we'll use him in a whole entire thing. So the idea is the Omnimon or whatever is apparently a vaccine type by a whole error. They like mislabeled him or whatever. So he's considered a vaccine type, so we're going to find a Jogress for the next run that uses that to the advantage. So be excited for that. And I guess the rest of this video, I guess we'll just start going through some battles. Let's go through some battles! Because why not? Because why not do this? Because I'm not going to be doing much today. I'm just going to be doing this for a while. And playing video games, so. Video games and this. So, fun here. You think you could beat an Alphamon? He's both of y'all put together. Alphamon or Yukin mode. Look at his axe. I love the whole axe animation. So, if you're curious what the Ryuda guy gave him a wonderful axe, and he gave him a little ability of wings, so pretty cool looking thing, to be honest. I kind of wish the Jogress for the whole Alphamon and whatever, Oryukin, the furry Oryukin mode or whatever, did a little bit more to show off the other dude, because, come on, he's a cool Digimon. We should show off all of his cool parts of him or whatever. Oh, we actually lost that fight, ew. How did we lose? See, that's what's going to happen. This is how this whole thing works out a lot of the time. There's just random fights you'll lose sometimes, and I'm like, how do you lose that? But bam, victory. See, like, it does that. And you're like, I don't know. These fights are all, like, random chance, to be honest. So it's like, well, not random chance. Like, there is actual statistics and stuff going on around, but do I know all the random statistics? No, I do not know the statistics. So, woo! But yeah, pretty much me just skipping a lot of battles for the rest of the day. See, the way, like, I know you could get, like, perfect wins is if you actually remember, like, the perfect number of shakes or whatever, but I'm not going to do that. That's going to be a pain to remember, because I'm, like, not going to sit there and be like, is it 15 shakes? Do I want to sit there and be like, oh, I think we're already on some champions. Let's look at that in a minute. So the tag fights actually do something a bit more interesting in a way, is that they'll actually start combining, like, levels of characters. So yeah, there's a champion right there. Oh no, it's just two champions. Maybe it's a bit later on in the fights. But yeah, there we go. We defeated Digimon. Digimon is out of the way! Let's actually, nope, not singles. Let's get some fights down! Do-do-do-do-do. Bum 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 bum. No, I'm kidding. This device doesn't work like that. If no one gets that reference, the American version of the D2 and D3 have a rhythm gimmick instead of just like a heavy shaking gimmick. So in a lot of devices, you're just like or whatever. But on the D2 and D3, or at least the American versions or the Western versions, as I should say, it actually has a whole rhythm gimmick to it where you can sit down and be like, Da, 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 da. So, like, that has a whole gimmick. It's how you evolve in the original American D2 or Western D2 or whatever the heck you want to call it. But, it's a very interesting little gimmick. It's also how it works on the D3, apparently, which is kind of interesting. I don't own either one currently. I used to have a bootleg D2 that followed this whole same gimmicks, but I traded that off a while back, so that is that, really. But for me, it's okay, because at some point I'll probably get another D2 or whatever. I look at the world of bidding and stuff like that. That's how I get some things. Well, not all things. A lot of these V-Pets actually just bought randomly sometimes. Some of them are bids. I think I've only won a few of my V-Pets out of bids. Some of them are just random finds on, like, random sites. Like, for example, my Australian version 3 just came from Mercari. Like, some guy was just selling it one day, and I was just like, I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I bought it. So I was like, woo. Pretty quick and simple. Also, yeah, I added my own little lanyard type thing to it, finally. I found one. Because usually these have chains on them. What was it? They usually have the American-style chain. Or the Western-style chain, not American. Man, I really need to stop saying that. Where it's like a big circle, and then chain, and a bigger circle. I found one that made me where I didn't have to take it apart. Because if you actually do want to add chains to these things, you actually have to sit down and take apart the device and so you can add a chain. I didn't feel like doing that, and I didn't know where my chains were at, so I found this one just connected to a random, like, old battery. So I was like, I'm going to steal that, and I did. I took it off and just slapped it on this. It works nicely, I say. It matches the sort of aesthetic, I think. Gotta have fun with your chains. I do. I don't know. For me, I like having chains on these things, because half the time I want to put my, like, fingers through them and hold them like that. Or in the case of, like, the weird giant circular ones or something like that, I usually like to have the one go, like, through the pinky, and then I hold it like that a lot of the times. I don't know if anyone else does that. That might just be a me thing, which is why I usually like having chains on my devices. I know a lot of people who remove the chains. I'm not a big fan of that. For me, it's like, I need the chains. It's a requirement for me. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye-bye. So, woo! Gonna go through, like, the rest of the battles today, so hopefully later today, probably, like, the time I actually want to post episodes but never get to anymore, because I live a horrible schedule. I might do a video later. I'm going to say might now, because yesterday I said I was going to do a video later, and I did do a video later, just not like 3 hours later like I said I would. It ended up being a bit over 3 hours later, so sorry about that, y'all. I had internet issues, and then while I was waiting for it to get fixed, I fell asleep, so my fault. I could have just re-recorded a video, but I'm not doing that. Not when I can just do everything in real time and be lazy. Bye-bye-bye.